What's up, fellas? So this was me hanging out last Friday, and the thing what I hate about New York, guys, is New York done got rid of a lot of their hip hop spots. Like New York used to have Rebel Club, Marquee used to be like a hip hop spot, and right now New York really just got like a bunch of hole in the wall hip hop clubs. No major big hip hop spots. And so I really hate that about New York. It's got a lot of nice clubs if you want to go like listen to like, top 40 or something like that. And sometimes they'll throw hip hop in, but they don't really got a lot of major hip hop spots in New York. And guys, okay, this was me headed out Saturday. And what y'all guys see is this is how I just dress simple. Nice black polo shorts, nice black polo shoes, yellow polo shirt, casual, comfortable. Guess what, guys? I have this shit next year. Alright? No, it's not trendy. It'll still be in style next year. That's why I don't like trendy clothes and shit like that. Now I look neat, but that's why I like polo. This was us at with my one of my chicks on weekend. We went to Catch, and this is a nice spot, guys. And this is what New York does have a lot of. New York have a lot of these little gyms in the city like this right here, where they got good food, good atmosphere, a good rooftop. We couldn't get a rooftop spot, but as a lot of you guys know, this is my pastime, fucking eating out. That's what I do. All right, and so, but I'm gonna explain something to you guys in just a few seconds. What's up, fellas? So this is an important video I wanted to make. I made a video about a couple of weeks ago talking about women sending you choosing signals when they can benefit you and shit like this. And maybe like a week after that, I got an email from a guy talking about he's a teacher and the girls be sending him choosing signals and shit like this. He's young now. It's not like he's no 40-year-old guy. I think he was like 21 or something like that, 22, tutor or something like this, teacher tutor, and the girls are sending him choosing signals and they like in high school and shit like this right here. All right, guys. So this will fall in that same premise. All right, this is the same shit, guys. All right, women sending you choosing signals when it can benefit them. But this, it goes a little deeper. This is even worse. I want you guys to know something. This is what the Me Too movement was built on. Cause see, women don't like to take accountability for shit. See, they want to fuck and they want to do all this, and then they want to wake up the next day and then they don't want to take accountability for this shit. All right. So what you basically had happen, guys, with a lot of guys who got Me Too, is you had a lot of guys who was in position to help women with their careers or job or whatever the case may be at the job. Maybe they were the boss or shit like this, and maybe women sent them choosing signals, or maybe the guys used their power to make advances on women. In any effect, all you got to do is say no. All right, all you got to do is say no and leave, or if you want to do a lawsuit or whatever you want to do. But what a lot of women do is they go through with it thinking like, well, this motherfucker really fat and old. I really don't want to fuck with this motherfucker. But it really will help my career. All right, that's what you had happen, guys. That's what a lot of this shit happened with Bill Cosby, a lot of these guys. Now, well, some of these guys, bad guys or some shit like this, I don't know. I wasn't there. But what I can tell you is some of that shit is bullshit. What you basically had with a lot of them was you had women trying to further their goddamn career, get to a better position, and then 10, 15 years down the road when, they done made their career and shit like that now, and now the guy can't benefit them none, is now they want to come forward. And why would they want to come forward? All it takes is one person, guys. All it takes is one female, and then all of a sudden the dollar signs start chingling in their head because now they see a fucking lawsuit coming. So even with this guy just being a teacher, and he thinking, well, I ain't got no money, right? I ain't got no money. But understand that you work for somebody. So we might can't get you, but we'll get the fucking school system. All right, guys. So in any effect, you guys are on your purpose. You're building your business, you're building careers and shit like this here. Don't let women tear it down. And I'm not just talking about marriage-wise. I'm talking about dealing with women where you're in a position to help their career,
And so they go and they fuck with you. And then years down the road, when they done got all they can get out of you, now they want to fucking come with all these fucking lawsuits and say, well, he sexually harassed me and all this other bullshit. All right, guys, do not deal with women, especially the women. You know, I say don't deal with women where money is involved, but it goes tenfold when you're in a supervisor role, a position of authority and shit like this. Tenfolds. You see, you see the stories with the come out with the correctional officers dealing with these women. These women be dealing with these dudes trying to get perks and extra honey buns and shit. And then when they get out and shit like this and they don't serve them no more, then all of a sudden they want to come out with shit. Because women are very vindictive. Let's just call it what. Being vindictive is a feminine trait. So if you're a vindictive guy, you acting very feminine. Alright, guys, being all petty and shit. When you see guys act petty and shit, like childish and shit like that right there, that's feminine energy, guys. And that's what women have. Very vindictive. Alright, so do not deal with women in your business. Alright, you're gonna build your business, let a woman tear it down. Let's say I had a female camera person. Alright, a female camera person. And obviously she gonna look at me as the boss and shit like this. Of course I probably can make advances. She probably gonna be sending choosing signals. I'm not gonna fuck with it. Why? Because when the things go bad and shit like this, she gonna be hollering about she felt pressured and shit like this. When all along she was down with it because she thinking like this gonna get her extra pay. This is not gonna make me ride her. See, sometimes it ain't even about the pay. If I'm fucking you, you ain't gonna be riding me like you ride everybody else. Nah, you gonna let a little shit slide. See, when you get to fucking around with your female workers and shit, guys, you try to build a business. You don't need the women at the job feeling like they can do what they want to do because they fucking you, so you ain't gonna say nothing. That's a fast way to destroy your fucking business. I'm not just talking about with lawsuits and shit like this. I'm just talking about you got women feeling like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do because they working for you and fucking you because they fucking the boss. All right, so y'all guys. Yeah, this is sort of falling into that mindset of a scarcity mindset, guys. All right, because you guys are gonna get choosing signals as you get on your purpose and you build your business and shit like this. You guys are going to get choosing signals. I'm telling you that shit right now. You could be 400 fucking pounds. If you open up a club, you gonna have fucking model chicks in there throwing you fucking choosing signals. You gotta be smart enough to know, well, why is she sending me choosing signals? And I understand we're not looking for love, but let's just think about all the bad things that can go wrong. Just think about that for a second. How much shit can go wrong? I can lose my business, all this other bullshit, or if she's not one of those, she's not gonna give me 100% when you can just go out and meet other women that's not connected to your business. Instead, now you got this woman in here, she ain't gonna be giving you 100% because she feels like she's fucking you. And same for my man, the teacher, he's gonna be dealing with girls who feel like, oh, well, you gotta pass me because I'm fucking with you. Alright, guys, and they'll throw it in your fucking face too. Alright, guys, so do not mix business with pleasure with women. I don't care if you're a trainer, I don't give a fuck if you're a mechanic. Do not get the cash. Alright, get the cash. Ass is not cash. I want money. Benjamin fucking Franklin, guys. Alright, I'll get back with you guys later.
Alright, so this was me and one of my chicks. We came to the World Trade 9/11 Memorial Museum. And this was my first time going to the museum. I had been to the waterfalls, but I hadn't been to the fucking museum. But that's what I was headed to the museum. But one thing I want to talk about with y'all guys today, while y'all see what this was some of the sites that I took inside the museum. A lot of you guys are projecting. I had a guy email me, and he was talking about every time he's with a chick he really wants, something goes wrong. The reason something goes wrong, a lot of these situations, guys, some of the times, not all the times, some women are just trash. But sometimes, guys, this is what we call baggage. Guys, you can't bring baggage into your next situation. It's going to fuck up the current situation. Alright? You have to literally think to yourself, this is a new day. I can control women now. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, see, one of my issues was back in my day was I could always attract women. I just had a hard time keeping the ones that I really liked. And that's because I was treating them different. So for you guys out there that are projecting, bringing this baggage into your current situation, it's gonna stay fucking up the current situation if you don't you go into these things, guys. If you go into these things thinking negative, so if you get you mess around, you get a girl that you really like, you really got a high attraction for. If you hanging around her and thinking like, okay, any day now, I know it's just a matter of time before she start pulling back, which it might be, but you can't go into it with that mindset. You got to go into the mindset of the confidence that every woman that I encounter, I got the confidence to maintain her attraction. You have to go into it with that mindset. You don't see a basketball player going to the game looking like, oh my God, this team is better than us. You have to, if you think like that, you have to think like, man, you know what? If we play our best game, we can beat these motherfuckers. That's how you have to think, guys. So what ends up happening is when you're with these girls, all right, since you got these bad past experiences, what happens is when you're with these girls, everything to you starts to look like a pullback. And a woman is not even pulling back. Every time, if she responds to your text 2 hours later, instead of you thinking like, well, maybe she's busy or whatever, you instantly, oh, she's pulling back. See, she was returning in 15 minutes. She's pulling back. She's pulling back. And so what do? You start acting like that. You start acting like she's losing interest. All right? You start to permeate that. If she's hanging with you, and you know, women from time to time, they need to get their space away from you. All right? It is what it is. That's just how they is. Hormones, estrogen, all that bullshit. You instantly go to the worst case scenario and start thinking like, oh, she's losing interest. And sometimes it don't even be that. Sometimes women just need space. That's just who they are, guys. All right. So you have to go in these situations. If the motherfucker hit you back 8 hours later, okay, maybe it's something you need to think about. But sometimes this don't even be the situation. Things cool off, guys. When you meet a woman, she's always, if she has high interest, she's always going to kind of be over you. Don't expect it to be like that 6 months from now. It don't always got to be it could be she's losing interest, but sometimes, you know, things just cool off. You guys understand that? Things just, right now you that new thing, so she's just like blowing your phone up. And sometimes she'll take a step back. It maybe she's losing interest, but sometimes it could just be that, you know, she's getting comfortable with you now and the newness is wearing off. You know how you get that new car and you get in there and you smell that new car smell all the time. You take that big inhale. You don't do that shit 6 months, a year from now. That don't mean you don't love the car as much. It just means the newness don't wear off. When you first get a car, what you do? You wash the motherfucker 2 times a week. You ain't gonna be washing the motherfucker 2 times a week 6 months from now. Alright? So sometimes just the newness wear off. Alright? So stop projecting, guys. Stop going to the worst case scenario all the time.
The masculine frame t-shirts. But anyway, guys, I got a Patreon supporter that wanted to know, do high interest women play hard to get? Alright, well, it just depends on what's your definition of playing hard to get. But let me say this, guys. When a woman has high interest in you, all woman's rules go out the window. Alright, all the shit she play around with the beta males. And guys, beta male and alpha male is different to every woman. To some women I'm gonna be alpha, to some women I'm gonna be beta. Alright? It's just that simple. I'm not gonna be an alpha male to every woman. If a woman has high initial interest in you, she perceives you as an alpha male. In other words, she perceives you as having a lot of options. She perceives you as other women, you know, seeing you and find you valuable. That's basically what an alpha male is, guys. And if she and the reason her interest would drop is you start to display things that show, I think this dude a beta. I don't think women throwing themselves at this dude. But if you have a woman that's showing you crazy high interest, that's because when she sees you as somebody that every woman should want. All right, guys. So it's just all on perception. Now, the thing y'all guys need to understand is that, well, a lot of you beta males didn't seem to understand, is that You think by showing high interest, you think people respect that and value that. And y'all learning now that people don't. Women don't value that. Women kind of naturally, most women naturally understand that if they make themselves too easy, that the guy won't respect them. Do y'all guys grasp that? So even if a woman has high interest, she wants you to respect her. And I'll give y'all guys a good case in point. If a woman displays that she has too much high interest into me, what I end up doing is I end up taking her for granted. And what I end up doing is I start feeling like I have to, I don't want to say impress. I'm not out trying to impress nobody, but I start putting my best, foot forward. All right. In other words, I ain't necessarily trying to create an experience. It's like, bitch, I'm at home in my pajamas. You can come over and bring some wine and, we're going to just kick it here. Because you show so much high interest that I don't feel like I have to do anything. All right. And that's what you don't never want. That's why you guys don't want to never show high interest, because not only does it show off that you're not, your validation is not worth anything because you give it away so easy, but the woman starts to take you for granted. She starts, I'm busy this weekend, because you'll be available next weekend because you got so much interest in me that you just drop what you're doing to see me. So what you guys know, and what a lot of women naturally know, is you still want to make yourself of value. But everything is a gray area. All right, it's a little give and taking. It ain't all just, she gonna be too difficult or she gonna be too easy. So a woman with game. Let me explain. I got some things written down that I want to explain to you guys for what a woman with game would do. All right. First off, guys, you want to judge a woman off how available she make herself. Fuck all that other bullshit. How available does she make herself? So this is what I mean by a woman with game. You say, hey, are you free Saturday night? And she got high interest. Let's say she had some book with her friends already, right? That's not really that, like her girls, they going out for drinks or something like that. You know what a woman with high interest will do? She won't make plans with them until she done gave you enough time to ask her out. That's why y'all guys, when y'all call a woman that have low interest in you, that's when you get that, well, can I get back with you? Can I let you know by Thursday? And she'll tell my girlfriend or girlfriend, some other dude. All right. And so that's what a woman will do when she have high interest in you. She'll give you the benefit of the doubt. She'll wait to Thursday or something like that to see if you're going to ask her out. All right. And if it's something if it's the Beyonce concert, you ain't that important. She gonna go to Beyonce. First of all, the tickets probably cost $400-500, so she gonna go see Beyonce. But if it's just some of her girlfriends are meeting for drinks, she'll make plans for you. That's what I'm saying. So she'll make herself available. If it's something she can't get out of, like say she done bought tickets for a concert or something like that, she'll say, no, I got plans Saturday with my girls to go see the Beyonce concert. But what you got going on Sunday? She tries to make plans with you. She puts an effort in. It ain't like she say, oh, I'm busy Saturday. And then you got to be like, well, are you free Sunday? No, I got, things. My mama coming over Sunday. Well, how about next? You see, when a woman got high interest, she start going back and forth with you. All right, she want to see you, and she gonna goddamn make it happen. Another thing with this, guys, with high interest, guys, a woman would never counsel with you. Well, if a woman got serious high interest in you, it's doubtful she ever counsel with you at all. But things do happen. But one thing you would never hear with high interest, guys, is, I'm really drained today. I had a long day at work. Shit like that. A woman could have worked 16 hours and fucking pulling a choo-choo train. And her ass, when she got high interest, she'll want to come see you guys. I'm telling you. So you don't hear bullshit like that. Things don't come up, guys. If something came up, say you had a date plan with her and something came up, that's not high interest. All right? That's not high interest. When a woman want to see you, don't nothing come up. Her mama died. Put that bitch in a box. I'll see her tomorrow. Don't nothing come up. Nothing. All right, guys. Number 2, how fast does she return your text. Now, when a woman has high interest, guys, you know, like I say, every woman plays the game. She wants you to respect. So maybe 3 hours. But if a woman if you text a woman at noon and she hits you back at 9 o'clock that night, 8 o'clock that night, that's not high interest. All right, that's bullshit. Quite frankly, guys, that's bullshit. When a woman do me like that, guys, when a woman, I could go 3-4 hours and shit like that. That's fine. But when you go, you know, like 8, 9 o'clock that night, 8, 9 hours, or hit me back the next day, I don't even respond to it. Because it's a difference between that's not even low interest. That's bullshit. That's what that is. That's flat out fucking bullshit. Now you just playing. All right, ain't nobody that fucking busy, and we all know every woman walk around with her fucking phone glued to her hand, fucking 24/7. I'm being generous with the 3 or 4 hours because I know everybody plays the game. All right, or maybe she was in a meeting at work or something like that. But that bullshit, I ain't with it. I'm not even with it. And I'm gonna tell y'all guys something about women like this. It only gets worse. All right, this will be the woman that you'll be texting and she'll just drop off the face of the map for 3 fucking days. I don't even got time for the bullshit. All right, that bullshit there, I don't even got time for the bullshit. All right, it's only gonna get worse. I've played that game with women before, and listen when I tell you, it only fucking get worse. The little fuckery she does, it only gets worse. That's what she is, full of fucking bullshit. All right, guys, the next thing is her body language with you. All right, you can't hide the body language, guys. If you can read somebody's body language, you can tell if they scared of you, they respect you, or as in a woman, if she want to get with you. You can tell all that. You can tell all that. Pay attention to a person's body language, guys. All right, that tells you everything you need to know about somebody. If a woman is high interest, when you're on a date with her, her body is gonna be open. Like her legs is gonna be crossed towards you, and she ain't gonna be sitting there with her fucking arms crossed like this right here, like she a crossing guard. All right, she gonna be open. Her legs gonna be turned towards you, not away from you. All right, she gonna be leaning in towards you. You can't fake the body language. All right, I don't watch enough fucking Law and Order to see, and I know it's just TV, but I don't watch enough fucking Law and Order and shit to know that these detectives be looking at your body language, not as what coming out your fucking mouth. They be watching your fucking body language. The body language tells it all, guys. All right, if she closed off and legs, you know, just look, she ain't no interest in you. Well, at least not high interest. Number 4, guys, initiating contact. Like I said, guys, women are taught that we pursuing all this other bullshit. When a woman has high interest, all that bullshit goes right out the fucking window. She will initiate contact. As much as she wants you to pursue, that once a week shit you send over her, she's going to want to see and hear more of you. That's not going to get it no more. All right? So if a woman's not initiating contact, I'm not saying she's calling asking you out. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is she will hit you up, good morning. How's your day going? If you're not getting that, a woman does not have high interest in you. All right. If a woman was initiating contact, then she stops, then her interest has dropped. All right. Listen, once her interest is high, it's not like she go, oh, I need to play the game and get his. She doesn't care. When a woman has high interest, she will pursue you. All right. And that's all I take right now, guys. That's all I take. All right. I take a woman out, you know, go on a date, and then say a couple days, 3 days later, what I do is I say good morning or something like that. If she don't respond back to me, or I mean not for that text, but if she don't initiate contact, I won't even ask her out no more. All right, and that's only for the girls that, you know, I have a high interest in. If it's a girl that, you know, I'm like, oh, personality's not all that, because all the girls are gonna be hot. Like, I don't really date girls unless they hot. But let's just say I really enjoy her personality, I won't even initiate contact after the date. All right, and that's what I want to explain something to y'all too, guys. Your interest level matters too. All right, if you have high interest in a woman and you really like her personality, let's just assume you only talk to nice looking women. Initiate contact. If it's a girl you like, you know, I really like a company and shit like that, let that motherfucker initiate contact. All right, so your interest level plays a role in that too. I'll initiate contact if it's a girl I really want to see again, but I won't even ask her out right then. I'll wait till she hit me up first. If she don't never initiate contact, I don't want to even waste my time. I'm there now. I'm not saying that's optimal for all you guys. All right, I'm just saying, as a man with a solid rotation and a solid schedule, I can afford to be picky like that. That might not be optimal. If you're a 24-year-old virgin, don't do that. All right, that's not gonna be optimal for you to lose your virginity. That's some shit that I can afford to do because I have a solid rotation. So when I do take a new girl out, it don't really matter to me. All right, because I'm content with what I have. But if you're watching this and you don't get laid that often, don't try that. All right, that's more advanced game. All right, once you make yourself a high value man, all right, and you got a steady rotation and you own your purpose, you can afford to be picky like that. All right, guys. Last but not least, guys, you're fucking her. If you're not fucking a girl, she does not have high interest. All right, and this even goes for the first date. You can't say a woman has crazy high interest in you if you ain't fucked, unless you just not progressing it. Because, guys, even if it's the first date, second date, whatever date, all that bullshit rules, they go right out the fucking window. All right, if a woman perceives you as high interest, which means that she sees you as alpha, it don't matter if you alpha or not. It don't matter. To her, you're now. Everything, guys, y'all guys got to understand. Everything is perception. All right. That's all that fucking matter, guys. It don't matter what the world think. It's what is in that person's eyes. To her, you're an alpha male. To her, you're a highly desired male. All right, to her. It don't matter what this bitch over here thinks. She ain't getting your ass. I'm talking about what this girl thinks. All right. I go on dates and I can tell some women think I'm an alpha male, and I go on dates and I can tell this motherfucker think I'm a fucking beta male. All right. It's plain and simple, guys. Ask her to come back to my house. She don't even come back to my house. That's because she sees me as a beta male. She might have interest, but she probably feels like, I need more from you. I'm just not going to swap sex for sex with you. That's not a good trade. She's valuing her sex more than my sex. That's what a woman sees as a beta male. Your sexual value is not worth her sexual value. When a woman sees an alpha male, she can trade her sex straight up and she feels like it's worth it. With a beta male, she feels like, no, I need a few more dates and I need a little bit more attention from you before you get this ass, because me trading my sex with you straight up is not a good deal for me. Basically, that's what it is when you break it down in a nutshell, guys. So if a woman has high interest in you, you gonna be fucking. Probably getting your dick sucked. All right, guys. If you see a woman regress on that shit, any of this shit, guys, she stops making herself available. She was, but she's not playing the game. She's losing interest. Guys, okay, time for some real talk right now. In today's world, guys, even with you guys, everybody has short attention span. Even women. All right, everybody does. All right, if you go on YouTube and make a 25-minute video, and let's see how that work out for you. And go look at your watch time, and let's see how many people stop watching after about 5 or 6 minutes. We live in a world where everybody got a short attention span. All right, thanks to social media, thanks to so much shit going on, guys. It's just the way it is. I really listen. When I date women right now, I almost expect them to start losing. That's why I just date. Now I'm good at it, so the girls I got, I'm able to maintain their interest because I'm very good. But would I be surprised if one of my girls in my rotation next week start pulling back or stop making? Nope. Everybody got short attention span, even if you're doing everything right. It's just amazing how short attention span everybody is. I have it. And if I'm watching a movie, that motherfucker got 3 minutes for somebody to get their head. If ain't nobody got their head blowed off in 3 minutes, I'm out this motherfucker. All right, short attention span. Nobody got time to let a movie build character and all this and other shit. And the motherfucker sitting at the table eating dinner, then they out there mowing the lawn. Man, somebody better get their head chopped off, or I'm about to turn this motherfucker. Everybody got short attention span. So with women, it's the same thing, guys. So this is why you have your rotation. This is why you make yourself a high value male. Because you can't be, worried about what a woman gonna do. Everybody has short attention span. A woman could be all over you, sucking your dick, licking your ass a day. You turn around in 2 weeks or even fucking next week, and here she go pulling back. All right, guys. So my man who asked me this question, he probably saw a lot of this at the beginning, and then he stopped seeing it. It's commonplace today, guys. It's probably only gonna get worse. Everybody's social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, everybody doing all this other shit. Ain't nobody got time to stay focused on one person, unfortunately. For all you guys that are really beta male or even purple pill guys, I feel sorry for you because you really want love. Good luck finding it in today's world. Even when you think you got something good going along, watch. Soon as you start, oh man, this is going places. All right, fuck that shit AMS talking about. This is going, I think I found the one. Here she go. Can I get a rain check? And you like, oh, here we go. All right, guys. So that's all I'm going to say, guys. High interest these days is temporary, unfortunately, guys. All right. I'll get back with you guys later, man.
All right, guys. So this is me headed out Sunday with my Sunday chick. And this I had on the blue polo shoes with the blue polo shorts with the orange polo shirt, guys. All right. Just nice casual wear. Comfortable for the good summer heat. Not overly expensive, all right? But I want to get back, and that's the Rolex. All right, and do not buy a diamond Rolex, guys. I didn't know when I bought the motherfucker, I didn't know what I know now. But, guys, I don't want you guys projecting, and we went to Tao downtown. I don't want you guys projecting. Yes, women do lose interest. I'll be the first one to tell you that. But sometimes, you'll know when she loses interest. When she start making dates, she loses interest. All right? Don't take the fact that she ain't all over you like she was the first 2 weeks as her losing interest. Things just cool off, guys. And as y'all guys know, my pastime is fucking food. That's what I do. All right.